Hi, in this video we want to create a Azure Batch account together and see how it's works. The first resource that we need is a resource group that I have created in West Europe. And for this example, I want to use Azure Cloud Bash. And I would create three variables. Paste. The first one is the resource group name that I have created already. The other one is a batch account name, and the third one is a location. I want to use these variables in my next examples. The next component or resource that I need is a batch account. It is important to have a batch account. Without a batch account, we can do nothing. Then I copy and paste my command here. We say az batch account, verb is create, name is a batch account that we have defined here, resource group is the resource group name that we have defined here, and the location is the location variable that we have defined, $location. After the Azure Batch account has been created, we continue with logging to the created Azure Batch account. We say az batch account, login, the verb, the name of a batch account, and the resource group of a batch account, and use shared key authentication to log into Azure Batch account. Now we are logged into Azure Batch account. As the next one, we want to create some virtual machine pools or batch pool in our batch account. With the following command, we say az batch pool create, and the ID is my pool. Virtual machine size are standard A1 V2. Target dedicated nodes are 3 nodes of this virtual machine size. The image is this image of the Ubuntu, and we start with creating this pool. As next, we have to verify if everything has been created correctly or not. We can either use az batch pool show, and pool ID is my pool, and the query is allocation state. It is std, or we can go to Azure lesson Azure Batch resource group. We see that we have created a batch account, and in batch account we can go to pools. We see that we have a dedicated 3 nodes. When we see that the nodes are in a std status, then or state, we can start with create jobs in our batch account. We say az batch job create, the ID of the batch job, and the pool ID, it is my pool that I have created here, and we create a job in our batch account. A batch job is a logical container or logical grouping for the batch tasks. As next, we have to create tasks for our batch job. After a while, you see that the tasks are created and executed. You can go to jobs, then you see the job that you created, and then you would see under tasks you would see the tasks that we created via command line. and we see that they are executed and completed. After that, we are finished with our example. If you are using your personal account, your subscription, you can delete the batch job.